like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K23. I have a feeling you may have brought your A+ game on this occasion. And today we are at TPC Boston. It's a beautiful course with a nice little par 4 to start with. Well, let's get after it.
Just a good shot. Get you a good second shot at it.
All right, bombs away. Let's hit that fairway.
Wow, that wind's something else.
It's going towards the sand.
I'll play in the sand. That's fine.
He's got. And second shot here on the first. All right, this is his third shot.
Good shot. Get in. Get in. Oh, what a shot. Good try.
About 17 feet to the cup. Ooh.
Ah, almost.
Let's see what he does here. He's putting for par.
Good par to start.
That'll do. All right, give this a tap.
Par for me.
Starting things off at even par. Nothing wrong with that. Hopefully we've got a few birdies in our future.
Excuse me. Got to hit X in between so it goes faster. To get some more rounds in. That's a good shot. Beautiful shot. Those are good golf shots right there. 300 yards. Wow. I'm impressed.
Looking forward to see what you do here.
See what I can do here. 6 power. That's a good one, I think. Hey, Jerry, good one. 390. Almost 400 yards.
Well done. Let's see what happens. This is his second. And here's their 8-iron.
They're still away. I might be away. Good shot.
And this one's about 135 yards to go. Coming in for a landing here on the green. That'll work on the green, won't it? This is his third shot.
18 miles an hour. Be careful. Oh, wow. You know, you got to move your club to hit against the wind, right? But that's a good shot anyway. Could be putting from there. Long putt,
It's a long shot, but he could make it.
You can make it. Ooh, let's try. Still rolling. Nothing outlasts the Energizer.
And this will be a par for him if he sinks it.
Come on. You need this. Oh, I should
right by the hole. 6 feet to go here. This putt's good so far. Good work in there with an eagle. And after that, your score will bump up to 2 under. And this one is a par 3.
Ah, I'm in the sand. The wind's tough.
Wayward on that approach. And let's see how this tee shot fares for him. Okay, second shot for him on this one. Fingers crossed for a nice up and down out of this greenside bunker. And hopefully you get a good look at this next putt. Well played out of that bunker though. And here he is from the greenside rough.
Oh, nice shot.
Drop. What a great little shot he had there. Nice. Okay, this will save you par. Okay, good stuff. All right, you're sitting right at 2 under for the moment.
Got hit X. There you go. Yep.
Wind blowing left to right on this one.
See the wind, it's going left to right. It's up to the top of the center. It says 15 miles an hour. So I can make it up there, but I gotta move way to the left. Because the wind, you know what I mean? It's still gonna be in the sand.
Anticipation, this could be good.
Oh, I'm on the green. I'm on the green.
Look at you driving this green. Fantastic work. Putting for you. Here we go. Let's see what this guy does.
Oh.
All right, this is his second.
On the green. Long putt, though. You gotta look at the wind a little more.
This next putt is for the bird.
Doesn't really affect you on the green, but the hitting in the air it does. Still moving 13 miles an hour, like right to left. Right at it. I never had a chance. I'm still away, though.
4 under par if you can sink this right here.
Here you go. Oh, too fast. Too fast. That was for eagle.
All right, this one's about 9 feet from the cup. Oh,
I missed that one. Oh.
And here he goes, putting for par.
You got par, I got par. No harm, no foul.
And that will go. All right, let's give this one a tap in and move to the next. And after that one, scorecard says 2 under par.
It's a tough course. Boston's a tough one.
Okay, tailwind blowing with us on this one.
See, the wind's going 10 miles an hour with us, so I'm not going to hit it that far because I don't want to hit it into the water. I'm going to hit it short. Could have it ride to the edge there. Still right there.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have that one back. And let's see how he does on this hole.
Good shot there. He caught him in the sand though, I think. Well, it's there.
And hopefully he can deal with a little sand shot here.
Oh, wow.
This might be bad.
Pussy shot. I might be able to work out something there. At least you're up there. It's sitting pretty, it looks like. I don't know why you don't look at your shot. You got to hit triangle.
Setting up here.
Triangle looks at your shot. And then you got to measure it, 14-mile-per-hour wind. That's moving pretty fast, so I figure at least 10 miles of it out of there, It's blowing quite a bit, let's put it that way.
Nice shot. That'll do it. Setting up his third shot here.
Ooh.
And as he sets up, he's got 21 feet to the cup.
You can make this. Let's wait for the left. See how far you went to the left? If you had measured it a little bit more to the right, you would have probably break into the cup.
Sink this and you get down to 3 under
That's what
par.
the lines are for. They move at a certain standard pace. You got to measure them like they move over to a couple more. Almost.
No.
I missed mine too, but I got a par.
And his bogey putt.
You got a bogey right here. That is, I got a double bogey.
4 feet to go. Boom, there's your par.
Still only 2 under. It's a tough course. You're
Okay,
2 over.
checking in here. 2 under par
You
for
need to
the
get a
day.
couple of 3 over. Geez, you need to get a couple of birdies real quick. So just follow
Got a
my
right
lead
to
here.
left breeze on this hole.
I'm going to move over to the bunker. Because it's fucking, the wind's blowing 11 miles an hour. And I'm going to hit it and it's going to go way to the left. Look at that. Still went to the left. Tough one.
All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here.
But I'm only 131 yards away, so you're going to be further than me. Wow.
And here we go with his second shot.
Oh, you didn't move enough to the right. You're in the water, I think. Yeah.
Well, that one's goodbye.
Now you just got to hit X and put it right there. Yeah, hit X. Yeah.
Here's our second shot on this 6th hole.
All right, the wind's blowing 11 miles an hour. That's really, really moving. So.
Good job.
Take
We're
it.
on the green. And his
21
4th
feet away,
shot
but I'll
on
take
this
it.
hole.
Oh, you're not looking at
It's
all
heading
at
to
where
a
you're
bad
hitting it.
place, I think.
Back
Oh
in
my,
the water.
splash.
You gotta look at the wind.
And from the deep stuff.
Oh, I might not even get there. No, I get that. Good shot, believe it or not. Better than most. They'll be putting from there.
This one's a 21-footer.
Oh,
just
almost.
right by the hole.
Almost.
And he's lining this one up for the triple bogey.
We gotta move right a little bit. Up. Right a little bit. Like
Oh,
that
no,
much. It was like a foot away. Right. Yeah, look at the lines.
There we go. And a nice putt. And after that hole, you're 2 under par.
8x. So
Teeing off now on the 7th.
See 12 miles an hour moving over to where the bunker is. Right in the middle of that second bunker I'm hitting it. So I can hit it to the right. It stays in
This
the
looks
fairway.
like it'll be in the fairway.
Use the wind.
Ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does.
Yep, like that. Yep, move over to like this. Yep. Oh, you hit it to the right, I think. Tough break.
And this one coming out of the deep rough.
That's a good one. Get you up there. I'm going to try to reach the green here, get an eagle.
Okay, we're around the 230-yard area from here.
Yeah, I should be able to very easily.
Maybe this will kick left.
Yeah, it
Great
did a
work.
little bit.
Nice
That's good.
approach on that one. Okay, let's see what happens. This is his third. They are going with the 9 iron on this one.
Oh, wow. Look at that curve.
Right, he's putting this one for birdie.
That's a good lag. Get you up there. I'm away, I think.
Sinking this will take you to 4 under. Well played to you.
An eagle. 2 eagles I've gotten today. Get a 4 under.
He's got about 8 feet to the cup.
Oh, nice putt. It's the best hole I've seen you do yet.
Par putt.
So far, I mean, you know, you're getting pars. You're not getting any birdies, so we need to get you a birdie.
And that will
Nice.
keep you at 4 under par.
Still at 7 over is not bad for your first time playing online. Hit X. There we go. Thank you. All right, let's see what we got here.
One goes. Par 3.
See, now I get an 11-mile-per-hour wind, so I'm looking at the club, right? And if you look at the right, I'm at the 7 iron. It says +5 at the top on the right. +5. It's 5 yards. So I'm at 195 yards. I make it 200 plus 12-mile-per-hour wind. That's about perfect. And then I'm holding down on the left L1 button, the left top button, and I'm using the right toggle to pull back, so I get some stoppage on my ball as it's rolling. We'll see if it happens.
Someone's going for it.
Might be in. Oh, almost. Good shot, though. Oh, I'll be chipping from there.
All right, let's see how he does.
You get the same wind, so don't drill it. Go down the club. Go down the club. So you push down on the left pad, on the left toggle. Push down again on the left toggle. Push straight down on the left toggle, like it did. You push straight down on it. maybe the right toggle. Either way, you hit down on the toggle and it gets you out of the practice swing. But you need to go back a club, though. You need to go down with the pad, one club. But you're going to crush it. Push down on the left toggle. You're on practice swing. You got to... Push down on the left toggle. I don't know if you can't hear me.
Going with the hybrid.
Oh, that's a good shot, maybe. To the right? No, that's right, very right.
Ooh, and your friend's in the bunker here. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, that really sucked. You're not reading anything. You're not taking your time.
Second shot here on hole
What the
number
fuck
8.
are you in such a hurry for? It's golf.
And that'll work for your birdie. Chipping it on in there. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Well, this is a long putt.
It is a long
odds?
putt.
What do you think?
You gotta go way right, maybe 12 feet right. 12 feet to the right. It's pretty much, let's see it. Like over to the black line, pretty much, to the right. You move your character 12 feet to the right. Or you're gonna go 12 feet to the left and down the hill and probably have to chip it. Not bad, not bad. Must have been less. See, that's about as much you would have had to move it to the
And
right
he's
to
setting
get
up
it.
for bogey putt here.
There you go. Yeah, just get the bogey.
And that putt will go.
Edaville Railroad, rest in peace.
That's going to put you up to 5 under par.
8X, please.
And here we go on the 9th.
All right. I gotta move way to the left. The wind's gonna take it a lot. See, the wind took it way to the
Not
right,
sure where this one's going to end up.
and I ended up in the rough. So, could have moved much more.
All right, let's see how he does here on this hole. As he sets up, he's got about 180 yards to go here. And they've gone with the 6-iron on this one. The approach is heading a bit to the right.
Oh, you're getting close. Closer, as it were.
All right, let's have a good second shot here on the 9th. Come on, sit for us.
Oh, good shot. I'll take it.
In actuality, you are on the green, so well done. Nice shot.
That's still low. Nothing that lasts the energizer.
got 16 feet to the cup from here.
Well, that was close. That was close.
This could be a birdie if you want to drop this in the hole.
Oh, it went right by. Ah, topside miss.
And a 5-foot putt for him.
Tough hole.
Oh.
Ah.
And here he goes, putting for the double bogey.
Double bogey.
That was a good putt. This was just a 3-foot putt. That'll work for your par. Good stuff.
Oh well.
Right now you are at 5 under.
Only a 5 under. 11 under says you're a professional.
Stepping
on the course,
onto a par 4 hole.
I still
on
have a
this
chance
one.
at that, but I got to really work at it.
This one's looking okay off the tee. He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole.
Good shot.
And he's about 125 out. Let's see what he does. This is an 8-iron.
Oh, that looks good. What a shot. It's close. Try and get inside that, though. That's the challenge of the Mike Irish experience.
And second shot
Mike
on the
Irish
10th coming up.
experiment. It's going to be 7-mile-per-hour winds, so.
That was a good one. This next putt will be for his birdie. Oh my goodness. And a 5-foot putt for him.
Good putt. That's a par.
And a good putt.
Another one.
Here we go. This one for birdie. And after that one, you're at 6 under.
It's only par. You're only 10 over. That's not bad. That's the worst. Just gotta aim more. You gotta aim.
Hole number 11 coming up.
I wish you could hear me. I wish you could. 'Cause this has got to be about 4 miles an hour over.
Looking nice.
Oh, almost a hole in one.
Oh my goodness, you almost had the ace. And he's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does. Let's see what his second shot looks like. This putt is insanely long. It's stressful just watching him set this up, really. Seven-foot putt for him. All right, let's pop this in. Birdie putt. Oh, yeah. Second consecutive birdie. I like the way this is going.
under.
And after that one, you're at 7 under.
And Boston.
And teeing off now in a long par 4. Oh, come on now. That's not what you deserve. And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes. Oh, looking good off the tee. Okay, 240 yards out from here. Let's see what this fella does. Setting up here on the first cut of rough. Well, I think you've found the green here. That'll do for the approach. Okay, let's see if he can get up and down from here. All right, here we go. This is his 4th shot. Get down to 8 under par for the day if you sink this. No, that's good right by the hole, isn't it? And a 7-foot putt for him.
Oh, that's good.
And that will be for bogey. This putt's tracking. And that's your par right there. Okay, 7 under par at the moment. And here we go, par 4 in front of us. Good shot. He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him. And here we go. This is his 2nd shot. Taking this one with the 8-iron. This one's rough bound, I think. And this one's about 100 yards out. This one's looking pretty good. Nice shot. Another green in regulation. Let's see how this shapes up. This is his 3rd shot.
Looking far.
Lining up a 6-foot putt here. And he's showing us how it's done. 4th birdie of the day so far. He's got a 4-footer to deal with here. right by. Okay, this next putt is for his bogey. And the putt drops. Okay, 8 under par is your score currently. Let's see what happens here on number 14. That was well played. And let's see how this hole goes down for him. Here's his second shot. We're going with the 5 iron here. Okay, about 175 yards to go here. Come on, kick right, come on. Approach shot worked out just fine. All right, let's see what happens. This is his 3rd shot. And this might get rough. Okay, here's his 4th shot. And this is your look at birdie. Ooh, just missed. He's got a 16-footer.
Hey, come here.
Right
Come
by
up
the hole.
Come up here to mama. Come up here to mama. Come
All
on
right,
down with
hopefully
mama.
this one drops. This is for his double. And a nice putt. Okay, 4 feet to go. Looking good. All right, the putt will drop on in there for par. Good stuff. And after that one, you are at 8 under par. Let's see what happens on the 15th hole of this course. Oh my goodness,
All right, what is that?
that was spicy. All right, let's see how he does on this hole. Well, this tee shot should work. Looks like he's around 130 yards out from here. And they're going with the pitching wedge. And good luck with your second here on the 15th. It's tidy. And you have this putt to get down to 9 under par. It could be a good one. Good job in there with the birdie. He's going to want to make this 10-foot putt. Ooh. And here we go. He's putting for the par. And that'll drop. All right, 9 under is your score. Par 3 on this one. This one's looking good. Nice shot into this green. Good work. He's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes. Oop, that one, yeah, that's in the water. Right, third shot for him. This will be for his bogey. Ouch, right by the hole. 5 feet to go. Oh yeah, I'll take it, I'll take it. All right. Hopefully he can sink this. This one's for his double bogey. Sitting at 10 under after that one. And teeing up now on the 17th. I like that. And he's ready to go. Let's see how this hole goes for him. And he's trying to get out of this deep rough. Let's see how this goes.
The best shot of the day.
All right, good luck. Second shot here on the 17th. That was good. And he's got around 4 feet to go here. Ooh. If he sinks this, he's got par. And that putt safely in its home. If you're tapping in for birdie, that means it was a good hole, huh? And your current.
I'm going to get off after this one and eat. I'll talk to you later after this, all right?
Best of luck as you bring control. Looks like this tee shot's coming in for a safe landing. And let's see how he does on this hole. All right, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot.
Hey, what's up, man?
Not shit.
Going to the beach.
I'm just finishing up around with a Florida friend who's like Paulie, but 10 times worse. He just doesn't aim anything. He just hits it the moment.
Oh,
he
you
gets
playing
fucking...
with somebody?
Yeah, with this Florida friend I have named Terry. He said he's been playing, like, practicing without being online,
Okay,
but
this is
he
about
just, I mean, he
160 or
doesn't
so to the
measure
pin.
any shots. He just hits the first thing he sees.
Oh, hell.
So it's like even worse than Paulie, because Paulie at least tried, and, this guy's just, he's like an X-hitter, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't have a microphone. He has a headset so he can hear the game and hear me, but he doesn't have the microphone to communicate at all. So it's like, he just hits this one up in the air, fucking way to the left.
Wait a minute. How do you have a headset but no mic? Every headset that you
I mean,
have.
his family doesn't treat him right. They don't. They're shuttling him around from Florida to New York to Texas, trying to keep him.
And how old is this guy?
He's mentally challenged. He's like in his 60s. So
he's in his 60s. He's mentally challenged.
So he's just doing his thing, trying to hit the ball and
lining up this
get bogeys and double bogeys and triple bogeys from 4 feet away. So.
Oh, Lord.
It doesn't learn from me telling him, hey, watch the wind or nothing, so.
And look at you,
I'm just glad the round's over. He finally got online. I don't know why. He just missed it from like 3 feet. So.
Well, I was watching the King. Have you ever seen The Kingsman?
And
I've heard of it.
This one's
there's a lot of
it's it's the Kingsman Secret Service.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you something.
21 over.
That movie right there is a really good movie. Like, for real.
See you next time.
That movie is fucking awesome. I mean, the dude that they got in that motherfucker, I don't know his name.
You gotta hit X, Terry. He doesn't even hear me. X.
But that some bitch, yeah, those movies are pretty good.
Alright, so yeah, I beat him. I shot a 31-27. He shot a 46-46. He didn't have one birdie at all.
What?
46-46. He shot a 92.
Oh, Lord.
His longest shot, he did make a chip, I saw. It was about the same as mine. He made a long putt, too. About an 11-foot putt. Proximity, though, is 12 to 36, so he's 24 feet away from me. 100 to 77 on short, 75-28 on medium, and 25 to 7 on long. So, yeah, he's really shitty. 3-0 Eagles, 7-0 birdies, 8-7 pars. He had 7 pars. And 4 bogeys for him, 5 double bogeys, and 2 triple bogeys plus. His longest drive was 301, mine was 396. And he averaged 272, and I averaged 341. He doesn't do anything. He doesn't pull it back. He doesn't set it up to do anything. So
he don't know to do all the stuff that we do.
No, nothing.
Well, I mean, he's got to learn. The only way that you're going to learn is play the game. I mean,
yeah, but I can't communicate with him, and I'm not going to play with him and you. And waste, it'd be worse than Paulie. Like I said, we'd have to wait. We'd be in the hole. He's still putting and taking 3 or 4 hits a hole. So I'm just gonna invite you, and I told him I was gonna get something to eat, but I'll play with you. I'd rather do that than fucking put you through what I just went through. Because I can't tell him anything. I mean, I could tell him things, but he wasn't even like listening to what I was saying. He's an old man that just has his own way of doing things, and I'm even surprised we got him on to play. He invited me to the game. I had to have him hold the phone so I could see the TV to see what he was clicking on, but I got him to set up a match. So, that was at least something, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, he could invite me.
Does he watch your stream or anything?
Dude, I don't think so. And that's the thing I really, I've invited him probably 70, 80 times since he said he was getting the PS4. So you'd think he'd watch the stream just to see how you line up for a shot, how you set up for everything. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't make any sense.
Well, I mean...
And if he had heard me and was doing some adjustments, I'd say, yeah, let's invite him back. But he's not going to even want to fucking, like, do any adjustments while I'm playing with him. And, you know, we had, like, 12 and 13 mile per hour winds. So that's kind of hard to, you know, play in your first match. But if I was telling you, Joe, hey, move to the left about 30 feet or 40 feet because the wind's going to blow it back that way, at least you'd try that, right?
Yeah.
He's hitting the ball straight for the most part, but sometimes he hits it way off.
But the wind carries the ball so far. I mean, if you got 12 mile per hour wind, you got to bring it over at least, I'm going to say, the last time that I played with the wind up that high, I mean, I was taking, you know, the ball over, you know, where I was hitting it over 40, 50 foot over, and I was getting it closer to the pin.
Sometimes off the fairway by yards to get fucking back on the fairway, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's starting way left and going way left, or the wind's blowing it, but back to the right or whatever.
And the wind's blowing right, you have to compensate for that. And a lot of people,
I'm not going to subject you to 92 hits of a guy that won't even fucking correct his swing to adjust.
Ooh, 0 mile an hour wind? Ooh.
I got 1 and 2 miles, but that's good.
I got 0.
I'll see how we do here. It's not a big deal, one way or the other. But yeah, he'd hit it just right now. He'd just swing and hit it. There's no measuring. There's no hitting triangle to see the course. He probably doesn't even know how to operate any of the fucking features. And he, you know, like I said, he wasn't adjusting anything. I figured I'd try by saying, hey, look at the wind. It's 12 miles an hour, you know, left to right. You might want to move over left about 30 or 40 feet. And he didn't even move. He just hit it the way it was. So I said, fuck it. He's just going to...
Oh, yeah.
I'll talk to him offline about it, you know, another time and say, hey, look, you got to measure the wind. You got to look at 3 things: the wind, the amount of roll, and the terrain of the fucking green, or where you're hitting it to. To make sure it's not going to roll in the water, or roll into the sand, or roll into, you know.
This one's about 175.
Makes sense. Yeah, this should be easy with the wind this fucking slow.
Yeah.
I should be able to put this on the fucking doorstep. Right there.
Nice. That was
about what I was doing the whole time with him.
It that I am.
Do what?
You're about the same distance that I am.
You're 14. I'm about 11, I think. So see, you're a fucking incredible putter. And he's not. He didn't even move. And I measure, and I look twice and 3 times just to make sure I have it right. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that's what I do.
Because it's such a one stroke can make a difference for the whole game.
It can.
Why not fucking make it? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you know, it sometimes people don't look at that. People. You know.
Well, like I said, I mean, he's had this fucking system since January. He hasn't been online with it. He's been playing offline, he says. And I'm glad he at least got it online. I'm impressed he was able to even just get it online, Joe, to be honest with you. I didn't think he was going to be able to even get a game. And then to be able to set up a match was even fucking impressive. So it's okay. But when he started hitting and was hitting it straight, you know, that's good, but you got to fucking look at the wind. You got to take the terrain into account. You got to
compensate for everything.
Yes, compensate. That's exactly right.
You got to compensate for the wind, and
the
you got to compensate how far you're going to hit it.
He's the kind of guy that they, you know, if he tells them that he needs a headset with a mic, they won't get it for him. I'll have to get it for him. I'll have to get him like a $12.99 microphone with a headset. You know, something that he can use. Because I asked him if he'd used it for his phone yet. And he said no. And I'm thinking, what kind of, like, person gets a headset and doesn't at least try it with the phone.
This could be nice.
But maybe he doesn't get any calls. Maybe nobody calls him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He talks to me. Every day he calls me on Messenger. Like, every day, Joe.
Okay, he's getting ready to fire.
Every day, just to say hi. Just to say... And he'll talk to me for 22 seconds, and that's it. Just want to see how you're doing. Okay, good talking to you, man. Have a good day. Oh, you got outside today. Good talking to you, man. Looks like it's a sunny day. I'll talk to you later. That's it. You know. Oh, what a chip.
Oh.
So he could learn something while playing with you, but he just doesn't fucking have a headset. So I'm gonna have to get him one. And
well, I can't complain about
that must be like magic to him too. You know what I mean? To see me do that a couple times. But all I think it takes is just communicating with him while he's playing and telling him, hey, look at the wind, you know, and getting some feedback that he is indeed listening and not just fucking nodding his head. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hitting X. Because that's what it looked like he was doing. So some dogs you can't teach new tricks, you know what I mean? But, you know, I'm always willing to learn something. It's just, you know, you got to be in the mood for it for the most part for some things. And maybe he's not in the mood to learn. Maybe he just likes hitting X and, ooh, let's see where the ball goes. You know what I mean?
Right.
Remember Paulie did the same kind of thing? He wasn't really hitting this fucking with any real distance measuring or any. And he still, at the end of like playing with him, he still was shitty at putting. He never really got the dynamics of putting like you have. You're 78% better than you were from the get-go. You know what I'm saying?
He's ready to tee off and see what he has.
I'm like 84.
Well, I mean, I try.
84, 89, that range. I'm not perfect.
I'm not the best in the world, but I do try.
No, but you've gone up from like 50-50 to fucking 78%, bro. I'm 84 to 89. I'm not fucking, you know, some days I'm 84, some days I'm like 78.
8 iron.
Oh, that's tasty.
Still good. That's a perfect one. That's going to bounce and roll. Oh, just stop.
Oh,
roll the other
you
way.
bitch.
Oh,
that's
roll the other way. Down 3 plateaus.
I can chip that.
Oh, bummer deal.
Or better yet, you know what? No, we ain't gonna chip it.
You're gonna try to make it putting. That's a long putt. 87 feet, 78 feet. It's crazy. I gotta see it. I can't. Oh, it's getting close. Oh, what a putt! What a lag! They give you fucking cheers for that.
6 feet to the cup.
I almost made that.
I better make this, or I'm gonna go past fucking 8 feet.
That was amazing.
I almost made it. I was close.
But yeah, I mean, you know, if I said I was going to play a game with you and shit, I'd fucking at least look it up online and see how to play it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I mean, I've seen some Warzone footage, and Joe,
you know,
I'm telling you, it's not my
a lot
speed.
of people.
It's not my angle. I can't even see the distance
Polly
here
and
looking at
them,
the island.
you know, they.
All right,
whenever they play a game, you know, they don't. Like, whenever you're playing the career on this, you know, most of the time whenever you're playing the career, you don't have the wind and stuff like that.
I mean, you can set it up to be as hard as you want. You can set it up to be legendary where you don't even have fucking anything telling you what is anything. You have to look at the trees and see how much the wind's blowing. You could hit a ball fucking with your driver and have the winds 28 miles an hour coming straight at you and not even know it. Just by looking at the wind, you're like, okay, it's blowing, but you'd have to know playing it over and over what the wind looks like at different miles an hour. And then, like, you know, like I say, you'll still fuck up. And then, like, you know, you're in the rough now. The setting I have compensates for that. In regular, like, legendary status, you would have to fucking, you'd be like 70% deep. So you'd have to compensate with a bigger club, but then you risk chunking it, you know what I mean? And making it like a 16-yard hit up to, you know. So it's hard, man.
It is. I mean, you gotta.
I have it set up so
know
that anybody
how to hit
can
the
play,
ball and.
But you gotta measure fucking shots. You can't just hit X and expect that you're gonna get a birdie every time. You know what I'm saying?
Just nicely.
It's what That's what he did. That's what most people do. That's what what's his name? Paulie did for a while. Just hit X. He wasn't really measuring like 5-mile-per-hour wind. That moves it quite a bit in 100 yards. It moves it like 12
Yep.
feet to the left. You know what I mean?
And they've chosen the pitching wedge.
Yeah, you had to compensate, right? You did well. You just didn't put enough backspin on it. But you'll
I
chip
put a
that
whole
in.
lot of backspin
You'll
on
chip
it,
that in.
but
Well, it's a,
that
it was
didn't
a
help.
level shot. It wasn't anything fucking you could do about slowing it down if it hits that close.
well, what I did
That's
was
a
I
good
hit
one.
that
That's a good
heel
one.
right
Hit the
there. Oh,
hole. Stop. Oh, it went down. Damn, Joe.
wow! I hit the hole.
Yeah. Ah, that needed to go in so bad. That needed to go in too. Well, you'll get a bogey out of
Wow.
it. You'll still be under par.
And his bogey putt commences here.
This is what he did, but he missed this one. He missed the next one. It would go back down. He'd miss fucking like, you know, it just seemed like he was...
Oh my
Ooh.
goodness.
These trees are stopping.
Are you serious?
Yep, you hit the hole again.
4 feet left.
I did. That makes the third time that I've hit the hole. If you've seen that,
Nice putt. I like the way this is shaping up. That's your second.
the third time that I
he
hit
wasn't
the
even
hole.
getting that close. That's what made it so infuriating. And I was like, okay, you got to move it to... You look at the lines. The lines will tell you how much you have to move. And you have to learn how much, you know, just basically from hitting it, how much they move. So if you can do that on the fly, you'll learn how to putt. You know, and he wasn't responding. There was no response. So it's like, I don't know if he couldn't hear me, he could just hear the game.
All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here.
He just didn't have a headset where he could communicate. That's what it seemed like. And he's very impatient. That's what I hate about people more than anything, is impatience. But anyway, you're doing better. You're at least under par or even par.
Oh.
He was 26 over, Joe. I was 13 under. He was 20. I was almost 40 shots ahead of him.
This is gonna be a pain in the fucking ass.
Really? I can't see it, but it looks like it. 276.
Yeah, yeah, this is gonna be one hell of a pain in the ass. Oh my god. If I hit it too hard...
Heading to the rough here, I think.
It's not bad.
Okay.
It's not bad at all. You'll chip it from there. Yeah, you'll make that.
And second shot.
I get the same shot, so it's not like...
That's a pain in the ass, dog. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Yeah, that's got some fucking problems with it for sure.
Yeah.
See if I
I
can
went...
overcome them.
I hit it in the sand right there, and that's how I bounced.
I'd rather do that and just have it do what you did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
same thing.
if you hit it too hard, you was going in the water. If you
I'd rather
didn't
have a
hit it
little more
enough,
distance
you was still
between me
going
and
in the
cup,
water.
though, like I just did, because I don't want to be 3 yards away and be closer. I can't really do anything. This should be.
Shit.
Oh, I missed it. All right. Well, par is the next best thing.
That's a pain in the ass.
Or birdie. I'll get birdie. You can make an eagle here. Eagle man. That'll be a big comeback. Oh, yeah. Oh, same thing I did. It's just shorter.
Hit the hole and went around.
And this putt for the birdie.
I'm going to make this.
And that drop
I got the birdie. Good.
birdie of the day.
All right, I got birdies all through 5 holes. I'm at least under par in all 5. That's not bad. I didn't do that against him. I was like, you know, when you play with somebody that sucks, you really can't play well for some reason.
Right.
So I got 2 eagles on the front and a birdie, I think. So I was like 5 under on the front. I'm already 6 under, 6 holes in.
Made it to the 6th hole.
I'm 1 under.
You play with a better player, you can play better. That's the whole point. Wow, this looks really, really tasty over
What you
here.
doing? I was going to mow, and I brought the lawnmower down here to the house.
Yeah.
And when I was bringing it down here, I noticed that there was a bunch of water on the
All right,
on
let's
the
see what he does
actual
on this one.
mower, the wheels, and I was like, you know what? We ain't gonna mow today because if we do, then you know I'm gonna put you know, I'm gonna rut up the yard, and I don't
you're
want
just
to
gonna
rut
tear
up
up
the
the yard
yard.
if it's wet. You don't want to mow when it's wet.
Right. Now, if I had, you know, like my mower that I've got, my little Craftsman that I got outside, if I was to mow the yard with it, I'd definitely rut up the yard because that's something that's got four-wheeler tires on it, and they're mud tires.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to rut up the yard and shit.
And this mower that Papa's got, he's got a fucking dude. This motherfucker got some shit on it, like for real. I ain't even bullshitting. Like, whenever he bought the mower, he bought it from
coming towards the green nicely.
from DeWalt.
All right, here's the 7-foot putt.
I wish I could buy my son a
Cub
mower, but
Cadet.
it wouldn't matter. You know, it wouldn't matter.
It's a Cub Cadet mower, but DeWalt, they actually bought out Cub Cadet. Like, Cub Cadet sold to DeWalt, so DeWalt, you know what I'm saying? They're the owners of it now.
Right.
And I mean, it's a big ass fucking mower. It ain't no little motherfucker.
And that one goes in for the bird.
I mean, this summit it's a big ass. It's got like a 24 horse or 25 horse motor on it. Like, this sun gun, it's got a wide ass deck on it. Like, I mean, it's a big mower. It ain't no little mower. And that sun gun, the way it cuts is unbelievable. Like, that motherfucker, it's got one hell of fucking blades on it. I don't know if Steve changed out the blades or what, but that's some legit cuts.
Yeah, and then you gotta sharpen the blades every fucking, 20 hours or whatever it is. So,
well, it ain't got but 87 hours on it, I think.
Yeah. You'd have to ask Elvis.
It ain't.
He does it
ain't got, you know what I'm saying, a whole bunch of hours on it.
He's got everything you need.
Which is cool because, you know, Papa went out and bought this mower brand new. And Steve, he didn't use it much. I mean, whenever he did use it, it was after Papa passed away.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I was the one that was mowing Papa's yard. I was the one that was mowing my yard. And, you know, Steve didn't do shit. And Steve talked shit about me completely in his little journal that he has. Talking about how I didn't do shit for Papa and all this and that. Whenever and truly, I did everything for Papa. Until Papa died. I done the mowing. I done all the everything. I mean, I bush hogged. You know, I done all that. And Steve said that I didn't do a motherfucking thing.
Yeah, he tried to rewrite history.
And, you know, it's funny because everybody who knows me knows that I done everything for my grandfather. You know what I mean? Like, I mowed the yards. I made sure that, you know, the bush hogging was done. And Steve ends up fucking up the tractor because he didn't know how to fucking bush hog.
Oh.
And then I get the blame for it.
And this next putt's for his par.
It's kind of funny.
When you're sitting at 8 under. We've got a par 3 here. Hope we can get it close.
Hey, I can't wait until I get that tractor fixed. Because I actually know how to run the tractor. I know how to run all the equipment and everything. Papa showed me that shit.
Really?
And I'm glad that Papa showed me all that, you know. He showed me how to run the tiller and Cause Papa,
Doing
he
pretty
went
good
out
in the
and bought
approach shot
it's a
department.
tiller for the tractor.
All right,
Oh,
let's see
okay.
how he does.
And it's actually pretty fucking neat. I'm not gonna lie. Like that motherfucker, it'll till up some shit.
Yeah, you
This
probably
is
plant your own
8
little
iron.
fucking vegetable garden and shit.
Ooh,
Looks like
that
this
looks
will be on the
tasty.
dance floor.
Probably what I got.
Oh, that
for
looks
you,
real
man.
tasty.
The store shut down. You're gonna have to grow your own tomatoes and
We'll
shit.
look
You
at what
know?
you need to do to get to 9 under.
Come a lot sooner than I think. Oh shit.
Man.
Yep.
And this one he's going to take a stab at for birdie.
There you go. Nice birdie.
And that one will row.
Better
There
than
we
me.
go.
3 feet to
par.
go. Okay,
That
moving
happened
on.
last time was on a perfect round. You got a birdie and I got a
8
par.
under par.
Ooh. Yeah, I smashed it.
All right, let's let this one
He said,
go.
"Oh my goodness, he smashed that."
Oh, I bet you did.
I didn't hit it, but with one, I think it was 102.
Smart shot.
He went 1 yard more than I did. I'll
Second
be
around
damned.
235 yards out.
Ooh, that looks good. That was really good. Sit down. Ooh, that was really nice. Brilliant shot.
Oh,
That's easily
that
an
was
eagle.
pretty.
Okay, hold
Easily
on.
an eagle.
Shot
I don't know
number
if I
2.
could do
Let's
that
see what
well.
you got.
I've got
That was
a
pretty.
lot of problems. Oh, that was nice too. That was even nicer.
Oh my goodness.
Almost
you
made
were
it.
That close to the albatross.
Yep, me too.
Could have been an albatross.
Footer here.
You have a
Almost
3-footer?
made it too.
I think I have a 1-footer.
All right, let's tap her on in and continue on our
Yeah, I
way.
had a 2.
And your score sits at 10
Not
under
bad.
par at the
You
moment.
still got honors.
Oh wee. Oh wee.
Looks like this one's in the fairway.
Glad I didn't hit nobody.
Okay, here we go. Let's
Looks like you're
launch
about
this one
to.
out there.
Still can't believe that the first time that I played this, I hit somebody.
Incredible.
Outwork. Okay, this is about 125 yards away.
Ooh, this is tough because there's a tree in the way. I hit that short. That's okay. I'll be there. I'll get there eventually.
All right, nice approach on that one.
Not bad.
Let's see what his second shot looks like.
Let's see here. Shit.
Okay, they're going with the pitching wedge here. Looks Looks like this one's heading for the green.
Oh, it was going to. It was going to go in.
Yeah, it was.
This one for
I
the
got to
birdie.
figure out how to do that too. How to make it do its thing.
So far, so good. Great work out there. Great work. Birdie number 7.
Edmund was going for it too.
Yeah. There's some forward English on it.
7-foot putt for him.
Nice putt.
For the birdie. 11 under par currently.
Oh,
All right, load up. Let's let this
the
go.
wind blew a little bit harder than what it said it was doing.
Well, I don't want to fuck around with it. So.
And I even compensated for the wind. That's where I was
Oh, I
aiming
did
for.
too. I messed up too.
Shot on hole
Says I can't
number
make it.
11.
Oh, you idiot. I'm going to make this. There's no question about it. Yeah, I'm going to
That's
make this.
exactly where I was going for.
It's okay. I'm fine. That's fine. I'll sit
Mike
there.
didn't hit this one, but that's okay.
Not a bad,
Okay,
not a
he's
bad
coming
place
out of
to
the
be at all. Not a
deep
bad place.
stuff. And here's a look at their hybrid.
That's an interesting shot, Joe. Very nice. Well done.
Thank you.
Took it so far into the rough, but that's okay.
Let's see how he does
I
for the
think we
green
can
side.
make this 9 yards. I'd rather be you. Get a little bit more rolling inches.
That was a good lag. Oh, I went around the hole.
Nice chip.
Went around.
Fantastic.
As many times as I've
This
done
next
that.
putt will be for his par. And that putt will go. All right, all we need is a trap. And after that, we'll be sitting at 11 under.
Not bad. 11 under through 11. I'll take it. Still got some shots and some eagles here.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to calibrate my fucking clubs.
Holy shit, that was way off. It's like one of his shots.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to calibrate my clubs.
That was terrible.
I hit that as straight can be, and that motherfucker went straight to the left.
That's what you're trying to do, but it's still
We'll
bad.
get it back.
It's a rough terrain anyway. I'll take it.
His second shot.
You can still make this.
Shot's looking good.
Aww.
We're gonna have to be real careful with this. It's
I even
Ooh,
put
I gotta be real
backspin on that
careful with this one. 'Cause
motherfucker.
This one's gonna be, yeah, this could be the death of me here.
I put a bunch of backspin on it, but it didn't work. It bounced more than anything.
Ooh, this one's heading for it.
But anyway. Yeah, that's mine did. Same thing.
And yeah, turns
I
out
didn't go
you're
in the
gonna
sand
Yep.
though. You in the sand.
Did
but
what
that's
I
okay.
did.
Let's see how he does out of the
It's
sand.
a tough green to get to when it's flat like that. Same kind of green as earlier. Oh, that's a great chip. That's perfect glass. It's pure glass.
Okay, here's our third shot.
I wanted to go over it and go all the way down.
I can understand that. Ah,
That's a nice chip. Well done. He's got 3 feet to go.
fuck yeah. Roll man on a par roll.
And the putt goes down. Okay, time to head over to the next hole.
Giving you honors this whole time.
After that one, it's 11
Yeah.
under par for you.
3 pars or 4 pars in a row now.
Ooh.
Short one, huh?
I'm afraid that the wind ain't gonna be blowing that much. We're gonna see.
This one with the 8-iron.
Well, it wasn't blowing as bad as what I thought it was.
For us here.
I hate when it's not blowing as bad as you think it is, and it fucking fucks you up.
This one's looking pretty dialed. Great job on that
Not as
approach.
good as I wanted, but still.
We've got 12 feet to
I'll
go.
take it.
Ooh, shit.
Oh, yeah.
And that one will go for 30.
Right.
Okay, 10 feet to go here. Putt appears to be online. Just killing it out there. That's
What's
great
today, the
birdie
8th?
of the day. Well
Yeah, I'm at 12.
done.
What are you at? 8?
12 under par.
Not bad. 7?
Today the 9th? Or the 8th? What's today, Patriot?
10.
Huh?
The 10th.
Today's the 10th?
Yep.
Aw, shit. 21 more days.
This one looks pretty good. Should be in the fairway.
Aww. It hit the heel right there.
Okay, let's launch this next tee shot. What do you
At least he had food stamps. That was pretty good.
say? Whoa, came on to that one. Look at that fly.
I came on this one.
He is in the beach. Let's see how he gets out of this one.
I don't know when I'll get them, honey. I don't know. I mean, I'm just waiting.
Get the money June 1st.
Yeah, 31st falls on a
Deep stuff
Saturday,
here.
so I'll have to call Monday, this coming up Monday. I have to call up there at the probate judge and find out what I need to do and whatnot. Because I don't know. I mean,
Now that'll play.
I had never, my grandfather
This next
shit,
putt for him
whenever we done his shit didn't go through probate. So when his didn't go through probate, his will that he has is invalid. Here it is, almost 3 years young, 3 years later, and Alicia's name is on half of the house, but
5-foot putt here.
with the probate going the way that it
Oh
is
my,
and
that was
everything, it
fantastic.
seems like Alicia ain't finna get shit.
And
Oh,
you
wow.
are currently 13 under par.
And if the probate judge
Par
rules
5
everything to
for this
me,
hole.
then Judy's fixing to be one mad woman because Presley finna have to get up out of that house. And that's no joke. Because I'll be the one to tell her that she needs to get out.
Here we go. Let's see what this guy does.
Because for one, Judy thinks that that house up there on top of the hill, she told me
This one's about 100 yards out.
She told me the last time that I went up there to get the guns. And whenever I went up there to get the guns, she told me this is gonna be the last time that you're in this house.
Oh, wow.
And I looked at her and I laughed. Because for one, I know that Judy don't like me. And really and truly, I don't care that she don't like me. Because for one, she's a bitch. And that's no lie. Like, I mean, she is seriously a teetotal bitch.
Oh yeah, this one's heading for the green.
And I've never liked Judy. Whenever my grandfather married her, I didn't like her.
All right, he's putting for eagle.
And Andrea, she damn sure hadn't liked her. Like, Andrea told her one day, I'll never forget it. Judy was talking about how this was her house and this and that. And Andrea looked at her and said, I hate to tell you, but this ain't your house. This was his nanny's house.
Let's go.
And Judy didn't like that. And Mary Beth talked about how, like, that I was such a wrong person for doing what I done to Judy and this and that. And I told her, I said, well, obviously you don't know what that woman's done to me.
Right.
It wasn't my fault that I cussed her out the way that I did, because she's the one who made me do it. It wasn't the other way around.
He sounds like a bitch.
And, you know, I'm not the kind of person that just to cuss somebody out, but Judy brought it out of me so much. And she left the house because of the simple fact that, you know, she was scared of me. And she needed to be scared of me, because, for one, I'm not the one. I will cuss your ass out in a heartbeat and not think twice about it.
Right.
I mean, it was just the way that she done me. You know, whenever she told me that this right here was going to be the last time that I was in this house, which I haven't been in the house in 3 years.
Wow.
Because of her. I've been in it one time, and I was right there at the kitchen. I never did go anywhere else.
Wow.
Yup.
And a 9-foot putt for him.
Great.
And, you know, Mary Beth thinks that her mom is just a awesome person.
And after that hole, you sit at 16 under par.
Whenever her mom is such a shitty ass person.
Let's see how this par 5 goes.
I was telling Mary Beth, I was like, I don't know why Judy hates me as much as she does. Mary Beth said, oh, she don't hate you. And I said, well, it's kind of funny that she don't, because she told me that whenever I went up there to get the guns, that this was going to be the last time that I was in this house. Mary Beth said, nah, she didn't say that. I looked at her and I said, you a fucking lie.
All right, let's see
I know what that woman said. Joe Hatton. Do I have the balls? I don't know if I got the balls to do this or
I
not.
do.
No, I don't. I don't have the balls. I thought I did, but I don't. We just gonna, yep, that's what we're gonna do. Right there. Yep, that right there is what we're gonna do. I was gonna try hitting that concrete, but then I got to thinking about it. If I do, then it's gonna go the opposite direction that I want it to go. That would have been terrible.
Yeah, I didn't have the balls to try it either.
No, I didn't. I thought about it, and then I got to looking at it, and I was like, well, if I do, then it's gonna bounce, and it's gonna hit the fucking water.
Yeah. That's what I figured.
Yeah, that's fine. Just be sure to put sugar in it. 0 wind. What's he doing, Rob?
Unfortunately, I think this is beach bound.
Yeah. That's a hard shot. It's a hard shot to get up on that green and stop, so I figured that's even
He's got about
better, probably.
220 yards to go. They've chosen a hybrid on this one.
Oh, get in. Oh, what a shot, Joe. Beautiful shot. Never mind.
And from the green side sand, let's have a nice out here.
That was a nice shot.
That wasn't a shot.
I really thought that was going in.
Beautiful.
Oh, what a try.
Yeah, I tried.
That was a hellacious try from being in the sand like that.
Oh, yeah. You got an eagle chance, though. Come on. Drain it, drain it, drain it, drain it, drain it, drain it. Ah!
Oh!
Just missed.
That was almost there.
Oh!
It's a 6-foot putt.
Wow!
This putt's good so far. Nicely done.
It went around the fucking hole.
Not bad.
I'll be 10 under, I think.
He's setting up for birdie.
No,
here.
I am
Maybe
10
11.
See
under.
what happens.
You'll be 11 with this. Means you've mastered this course. You got 11 under on it. Yeah.
And after that hole, you are currently 7.
Demon, he's been playing Call of Duty Warzone pretty
Nice.
steadily.
Nice.
He told me the last time that me and him played that he was going to get in touch with you and the three of us was going to get on and play. Oh, are you going to hit a fan?
Look out.
No, I'm going
Get
with
out
the
of
rock.
there.
Dude, I thought you was fixing to hit a fan.
Here on this one.
Look like it. You might.
See you later.
Oh!
You went in the water.
Okay, let's see what happens. This is his third.
Wow.
Wow, you went in the water. I didn't. That's amazing. I did the same spot. But guess I didn't bounce as much.
Heading for the rough.
Oh, you got it, man.
Time for our second shot here on number 18.
Hell, I couldn't believe that I got stung. I got stung
Yeah,
twice.
that
Mowing the
sucks.
yard. Got
That
stung on
really
the
sucks.
hand, and then got stung on top of the head. My hand swelled up a little bit. That's the first time that I've swelled up in a good minute.
This one
Usually I don't swell up. I guess whatever stung me done some
That is a
damage.
nice little way to end your round. Chipping it in there. Well done.
Not bad. Sorry you got stung, man. That hurts.
6-foot putt for him.
Nice. Way to finish.
All right, he's going to end his round with the par today.
11 under.
31-30. 11 under. Very nice. 61. That's a very nice round.
And what a round you posted.
Hell, I played the
today.
best game that I've
18
ever
under.
had the other night.
And with that,
Playing
I
Warzone.
will leave you to your own devices.
I was
Thank you
playing
for the
and
round.
I ended up
We'll see
having
you next
20
time.
kills. 20 kills, 25 eliminations, and 7 assists.
That's crazy. Jeez.
That shit was crazy.
Good game. Wasn't too
Oh wow, I
spectacular.
was 0.3 foot away from you.
Yeah, we're almost the same. 17-2, 17-5. That's crazy.
Damn.
That's not, it doesn't happen that often. 3-2 in eagles, 12-9 birdies, 6-3 pars, and no bogeys except for the triple bogey that you got, or double bogey you got. You just got the double bogey on, was it 5 or something like that? Yeah, 4.
Yeah, I had a double bogey.
Yeah,
At the
if you
beginning.
hadn't had that, you'd been 59. That would put you in ballpark for,
Yep.
that's a good, but, you gotta set a benchmark. Want to try some Rocket League?
Sure.
I'll meet you over there. Peace and love and peace.